Manifestation is the single most important power that you possess, my friend. And the coolest part is you don't even have to be spiritual to use this. And I actually really believe you are actually manifesting something every second of every day, whether you know it or not. Like, oh my God, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, so first, what is manifestation? My definition, the one that I use, is it's the process of turning your desires into reality by aligning your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions with the outcomes you desire. And that is it. Like, truly, you get these things in alignment and you're able to manifest, you're able to create, to pull into your reality anything that you want. Like, literally anything. And so, what have I manifested? Like, literally so much. I have a fun list here. Like, travel around the world. I've manifested love, like the most beautiful love I've ever experienced. Exciting, passionate dates. I've manifested friends who I'm so grateful to say, like, I'm going to keep for a lifetime. Like, people who are your like soul family. A huge thing that I manifested that I cannot wait to like, oh, this is what started my journey. I manifested quitting a job that I hated. I was a lawyer and was just super unfulfilled. I've manifested since then 10,000 followers on a brand new account in 2 months using the practices I'm gonna share with you in this account. I manifested sales in my online shop, my first ones. I've manifested the best health of my life, inner peace, self-love, and some of the best experiences I've ever had the fortunateness of experiencing. And like super specific ones, by the way. We're gonna get into this. I'm super big into vision boards. And so like, how do I, there we go. Like, actually manifested, this happened. I had this amazing experience on the beach with friends. This one over here. Like, I just really want you to know you can do this. It actually works. And truly whatever you desire, whatever you design, is gonna come to you. So, I know you're wondering now, okay, John, has science proven any of this? Are you just a delulu woo-woo? And I'm so excited to tell you, yes, science has proven, in my opinion, pretty much every major piece of manifestation. So I'm gonna go through 3 of them. The first is the power of visualization. Studies have literally shown that your mind has the power of just visualizing and thinking about it to produce real outcomes in your life. My absolute favorite, one that you probably have heard of, is the basketball study, where people who visualize throwing free throws performed better than the group that actually practiced them. Cool, that's old news. Let me tell you this one, my true favorite one. They had 2 groups. One group that lifted weights, I think they're doing like bicep curls or something. And another group that just visualized lifting weights. And I'm talking, the power of this comes from truly visualizing what does it feel to flex that muscle, to use it, to grow it, to think about the fibers in it, all that good stuff. Let me tell you this, the group who experienced the biggest muscle growth, they had like it was like a 13% growth in their muscles, or I forget what it was surprise, surprise, the group that actually lifted the weights. Cool. You're probably like, ah, John, I got you. It wasn't the group that visualized. No. But the group that visualized lifting the weights experienced almost comparable growth in their muscles. It was just like a few percentage less than the group that actually did it. And let me like outline that for you again. The group that did not touch a single weight and just visualized lifting those weights and their muscles growing, experienced growth in their muscles. Like, this truly shows the real lesson I want to teach you here is your mind does not know the difference between what you're experiencing up here and reality. And you can use that to your power. So that ties in perfect to the next one for science proving this, the power of the mind. There are 2 people I want to introduce you to, Dr. Joe Dispenza and Dr. Gabor Mate. These 2 amazing people are showing how your thoughts can literally create disease in your body. And we're understanding it now on a very biological, scientific standpoint of how literally a thought in your head can produce a biochemical reaction in your body, can release specific hormones, and can even trigger on and off certain genes. Oh wait, what? 1 sec. I'm sorry, I just manifested groceries to come right now. No, I'm just kidding. I ordered them. I didn't. Or did I manifest them? Anyways, yes, Dr. Joe Dispenza and Gabor Mate. Oh my gosh. If you haven't heard of this term called epigenetics, it is going to change your life. We're literally saying how your thoughts and repeated habits can literally turn on and off genes in your body and therefore make you more prone to certain diseases. Or the total flip side of all this is showing that your mind can literally heal your body. Freaking crazy. The last piece of this is the power of your energy. And really, I'm just gonna pose one question to you on this. Like, who are you more drawn to? A person who is like angry and mad and they just like, oh, they look just like tense and stressed out, and let's say they're dressed in dark colors and they always insult you and put you down. Do you want to spend more time with that person? Or for some reason, are you more drawn to someone who smiles and laughs all the time and gives you compliments and sees the world as so full of passion and life and excitement? And yeah, you tell me, who do you want to spend more time to? And I'm gonna argue that what you're actually drawn to is the power of someone's emotions, energy, and vibrations. Like what they're emitting from their body with every thought, action, belief, word, everything that they emit. And so that real quick is your view of why visualization works, how the power of your mind works, and how the power of energy can influence your day-to-day. So what do you need to know to start manifesting? There are 3 laws I'd like to introduce you to. These are 3 that I wish I knew like 5 years ago, because these are like, the foundation for everything. So the first is the law of assumption. This is the view that your thoughts shape your reality. What you believe to be true is true. And my favorite example on this is like, if you always say, I'm a slow reader, like I always have been and I always will be, that is true. Like that is now your reality. And let me tell you why. From a psychological standpoint, we're finding that your brain will do everything in its power to ensure conformity with your beliefs and your words. And so in other words, like every time you say, I'm a slow reader, I've always have been, you are literally reinforcing in your subconscious mind that belief. And what that does in your reality, whether you know it or not, is now you are looking for every instance and every opportunity to confirm that belief. And so the next time you read, you're gonna notice a little bit more the times that you have to reread a sentence, or you get tripped up, or like, oh my gosh, I only read 10 pages here, or oh, here's 3 books that I've started and I haven't finished. You're gonna focus so much more on that than the words that you are reading. You're definitely not gonna even try like speed reading techniques. You have the power to read faster. So that's the law of assumption. Watch your beliefs. Number 2 is the law of vibration. Every single thing, if you go down to the atomic and subatomic level of everything in this world, everything is in constant motion and vibrating. So everything emits a vibration. And the law of vibration and the law of attraction say that what your vibration puts out is attracting similar vibrations into your life. And so as we talked before, we actually now believe that your thoughts, your words, your actions, your emotions are all contributing to your state of being, your vibrational frequency. And that is what's really attracting similar people, similar situations, even problems. Third law is the law of inspired action, and not enough people talk about this. This is the law that says, here's how I interpret it. Your intuition and action are what create your manifestations in reality. And so, in my view, it is so important to work on your self-trust and listening to your intuition, because that is actually what's guiding you to take the right actions that are going to pull those manifestations into your world. And this law says that by taking that action, that's a necessary component of it. So what do I need to start on this? I got 7 awesome things for you. These are going to be little pieces of homework so that you can start putting this into practice literally today. And what's so cool is I want you to just pick and choose from this. You don't have to do all 7 of these, and just start whatever feels right for you. So, number 1, if you are in a dark place right now and you're like, but John, I'm depressed. I hate my thoughts. I hate my life. I'm surrounded by the worst people. I can't even do this. Like, I can't put this into practice. I want you to take a deep breath and just focus on healing right now. That was it. You don't need to be worried about manifesting every piece of your dream life. I just want you to feel good again. So stuff that's worked for me is therapy, journaling, friends, good friends, support groups, and then stuff on the spirituality side, like try a sound bath, go to a family constellation. Mind blowing, by the way, if you haven't heard of that. Like try a yoga or a martial art or whatever fits for you to get yourself back in a vibrational state where you're able to see the joy, the optimism, the love that you totally deserve, that you always have inside of you. So next, I want you then to work on dreaming. I want you just to take 30 minutes, put on some good music, and just let your imagination flow. I want you to specifically answer this question. If you could have anything in all areas of your life, what would it look like? The 9 areas I love going into are my mind, my body, my soul, my work, my finances, or money, as I like to call it, my fun, and then I've got 3 on relationships: my partner, my family, and my friends. And yeah, in each of these, just start to like play. What's your dream body look like? What do your dream friends look like? What activities do you do together? How does your dream partner make you feel? How do you talk to them? What's your dream job? How much money do you make? How many hours do you work? What kind of impact do you have in the world? Where do you live? How much time do you spend outdoors versus indoors? What are your hobbies? All of that stuff. Just have fun with it. Just like literally start writing it down. And there's power to truly putting this into a digital or a physical journal. Like that's the step 1 of bringing this into reality. So next, I want you to start learning more on this stuff. This is what like supercharged my manifestation journey. And the book I'm going to recommend to you right now is Dr. Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural. It literally is breaking down the basics of how everything starts in your mind and how everything starts with your thoughts and how it produces not only a biochemical change in your body, but in your reality around you. It is freaking life-changing, and it's free on Spotify Premium if you have that. So literally no excuse if you have Spotify already. And then just a few others, some that really helped me was The Mountain Is You is great about self-sabotage and inner mastery. The Courage to Be Disliked is also really good for some of the foundational understandings of how you are the author of your own story. Number 4 is, you guessed it, self-awareness. This is where the magic happens. I want you, there's no like boring homework here, like you gotta catch yourself 5 times a day. No, I just want you to like put this word in your mind, self-awareness. And I want you to, as often as possible, through each day, just give more notice and attention to the thoughts that you're having, whether they're pessimistic or optimistic, what emotions you're choosing to live through day by day, what words do you say to other people, what beliefs or excuses come out of your mouth. And just to catch yourself, like, who are you and what's the story that you're telling about your life right now? And then number 5, I want you to practice getting in a high vibe state. And so what things help with this? I've really simplified it now. It is literally anything that either puts you into one of 3 things. The first is anything that makes you happy. The second is anything that makes you peaceful or calm. And then the third is anything that puts you in the present moment. And by that, you're probably like, well, what do you mean? By that one, I mean anything where you lose track of time. You're no longer thinking about the past. You're no longer thinking about the future. You are literally just in state. And a lot of people call this flow state as well. So these are like hobbies that just really light you up, things you would stay up late doing. And then other things that really help me, here's some of my practices. I meditate every day. I do affirmations. I do some breath work, even if it's just 30 seconds. I journal about the things that I want in life. I journal about gratitude. That one is really, really, really important. More on that in just a second. And I exercise. I do my best to spend time outdoors in nature. I spend time with loved ones. I wind down before bed to make sure I have a good restful sleep. And I try to make time for fun every day. Literally, those are my habits. And I identified those because those are the ones that make me feel good. So find the ones that make you feel good. To gratitude now. Gratitude is a superpower. And Dr. Joe talks about this. A big key here is if you can start practicing feeling grateful, not just for what you have currently, but for what you want and what you're manifesting. Be grateful for what has yet to come but will come in your life. And what you're doing in your brain, once again, is you are literally tricking your mind to experience gratitude before the event has happened. And what your brain is conditioned to feel is good thing happens and you feel grateful. Now, when you feel grateful first, you're attracting that good thing. This stuff is so good. Number 6, I want you to trust yourself and let yourself make mistakes. The key here is to start listening to your intuition. This comes with the self-awareness. This comes from the learning about books. This comes with just taking action and trying things. And then I want to remind you of inspired action. That is not overthinking and overanalyzing and trying to have the perfect strategy and plan for everything, but it is just listening to your gut and saying, well, what feels right for me right now? What does my intuition say I need to do here? And then doing that. Then number 7, I want you to do my favorite part of all. That is to let go and just trust the process. I swear, if you do just a fraction of these and you're committed to building your dream life and unlocking the power to manifest within you, you're already doing the right thing. You're already on the right path. You are exactly where you need to be. And literally this last step is just a reminder that it's about patience. It's about trusting that you're going to be okay. That you have everything you need right now to build the life of your dreams. And sometimes it's going to happen like this. Other times it's going to take some time. Especially when you look at things like healing intergenerational trauma. You are literally doing the first things that you have ever done. Not in just your lifetime, but in every lifetime before you. So it's okay for that to take a little bit of time. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you feel like there was something I missed, let's throw it in there because there is literally so much more to say on this topic. And I just want to thank you for watching this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for getting to this part. And then I want to actually thank you for being committed to building your own dream life. Because loving yourself and playing full out in your life and confidently marching towards your dreams and passions is truly the most selfless thing you can do. Because I promise, the second you start that journey, you are not only spreading more light and love in this world, but you are, even if you don't know it, you are inspiring so many people around you, which creates this huge ripple effect across the world. And so I want to thank you for playing your role in that. And so that's it for now. In case no one's told you today, you are perfect exactly as you are. You are worthy of your wildest dreams and more. And I love you. I'll catch you in the next one.